Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a simple Bok Choy ginger ramen noodle soup. This recipe is completely vegan, so if you're looking for more plant-based recipes, this is a great video to watch. I actually learned about this recipe from one of the freshies, Javier, who cooked with me for a climate action work group event at Chabot College. So this recipe is completely plant-based, which is why we made it for this group, because the point of the event was to be more sustainable, and so we wanted to offer ideas to people on how to introduce a more sustainable diet to your life. So if you're looking to also make that transition in your life, then I would keep watching this video. So we are first going to grate our ginger. You can mince it as well, but I find it easier to use a grater. The recipe calls for about 2 tablespoons of minced ginger to 2 cloves of garlic. However, as you can see here, I realized my garlic cloves were gigantic, and therefore I decided to double the recipe to make enough soup to feed an entire village, even though I live alone. We are then going to dice our onion. I'm using a whole medium-sized onion. If you have green onions, you will want to cut the light green stems only and save the darker green ends for later. Next, we are going to cut the Bok Choy. I am using about 3 medium baby Bok Choy heads. You will want to cut the Bok Choy light green stems in strips and put aside. We will reserve the darker green ends to add until the end, since they don't need to be cooked for long. Now we can start with the fun part. In your pan, start by heating up 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. I am using sesame oil right now because it's going to give this soup a very yummy, nutty flavor. Then I'm going to add the ginger, garlic, and onions. I'm going to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until they're fragrant. Next, I am adding 6 cups of water and the veggie broth paste. A little sustainability tip is, if you don't make your own broth at home, purchasing the stock concentrates in the glass jars is a lot more sustainable than using the individual bouillon cubes. This is because each cube comes in a packaging that is likely going to end up in landfill and is not recyclable. Instead, by purchasing the jar, you will end up with something that is easily recyclable. You can make candles, use the jars to store food, or simply dispose in your glass recycling bin. Once your broth is simmering, you will add your bok choy and mushrooms. Feel free to add your mushrooms whole as well. Next, you will add your ramen noodles and cook for about 4 to 6 minutes on low heat. I am using about 8 ounces of noodles. When your noodles are al dente, you can turn off your pot and season with the salt, black pepper, and the chili pepper flakes. To plate, spoon enough of your broth, veggies, and ramen noodles onto the bowl. Then add your bok choy tops. You can also add green onions and cilantro here if you have some. Lastly, you can top with your sesame seeds and more chili flakes if you feel up to the heat challenge. It kind of dawned on me later that I was using a fork to eat this instead of a spoon or chopsticks, and I apologize to anybody who felt offended by my actions here, but feel free to comment down below on what you think is the best eating device for this kind of soup. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel for more fresh recipes.